So soon Raku will basically finish up a boss with Emil, and their plan is to go back to town. And bro wants to hide Emil so that he can be a professional gatekeeper. So Emil pulled up a trick on her sleeve, quite literally, and turned into a human. But there's one major problem throughout that. She can't hold the form for long because it drains a ton of mana. So basically when she's in that form, you can't waste a lot of time unless you have potions. But he didn't have that at the time. So once they made it to the next town, they had to deal with the situation real quick. So Emil had to make up a situation about his scars, and they believed it. And to give a brief summary about his scars, is basically a curse, and it'll scare NPCs away. Also, you can't wear gear where he got the scars at. He basically playing Elden Ring with no gear. Once they were about to make it inside, they ran into an issue. They found a person that knows their secret. Well, partially. And the only reason why, because he got exposed. So basically, she's not the only one that knows. It's basically everyone. Either or when they was trying to deal with her, they met someone else as a PKer. And now one of the PK is player killer. Now, no more questions. I'm tired of answering them. And that's Final. Get it? Because part of my name is Final, and you know. The crazier part, the PKer is someone that Shinku personally knows, and she's holding a grudge against him. And bro was in deep trouble. Now let's go talk about their backstory for a quick moment.
Flashback.
She used to rule over this game, and she was basically unstoppable.
No one can mess with me even if they tried. Oh boy.
Meanwhile,
Shinku and his friend basically raided her castle, and once they went into her room, and she was sitting there like she was a final boss, which she made herself as one.
You answered the wrong blocking.
Bro, do you know what you sound like? We can't take you seriously at all. And you know we just in a game, right? You sound real goofy. No one, bring him out. Since you already sound like Mickey in this flashback.
You not know who I am? I'm the pencil knight in this world, so don't you dare disrespect me.
But through all that, she lost.
end of Flashback.
And I'm assuming badly because she still have a grudge against him. So with no warning, she immediately tried to strike Shinku, but bro easily dodged it. So she caught her lane and tried to throw poisonous knives at him. But here's the thing that she gotta realize. Bro is a professional gamer. He could be part of the esports team if he wanted to. And the reason why I'm saying that is because he's making things look light work. After that parry that he pulled off, they started making fun of each other. Then they started going ham. And it's hiking impressive that he keep it up on his own for such a level difference. While they were fighting, Emma was having a panic crisis because she can't hold out her human form for long. Soon after, when they kept on fighting, Emma's time had been depleted and she turned back into her form. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad for her. Not because of the situation they're in, it's because Emma had to deal with her. Just look. And before y'all say anything as well, I'm listening.
You what?
While Shinku was distracted, she tried to hit him with a sneak attack. Bro was already prepared for the situation, so he decided to counter her. So he pulled a Sanji kick, pushed her back. The bro told Emma to make a break for it. So she did, and bro used Amelia as bait. So Pencilcon decided to go chase after them, but Amelia decided to take the bait. And she decides to fight her for Emma. But there's another issue they ran into. He was met with other PKers, and she warned him to listen next time. But now there's a 1v1 and a 1v4, and bro is willing to take the smoke. But there's one main problem about that. They're all a higher level than him, but you have no choice but to be on the defensive side for now. While all that was happening, so Amelia fired off some spells like she's Freerin, and she managed to hit her with 100% accuracy. But of course, and she ain't going down that easily. So she got a reverse Uno card and sent that thing back at her. She tried to recreate Team Rocket with that. So she exposes on how she countered that and told her better luck next time. So she was being all cocky and was like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait till you deplete to 0 HP. There's nothing you could do about it, dummy. And that's a dumb thing that she done, because that mistake is gonna bite her later on.
A few inches later.
While bro was getting jumped from everyone, a knight that we know that saved Shinku, and she murked one of the players badly. And the only reason why she knows bro's location is because their leader told her. And once she made it to the battlefield, no one didn't want to smoke with her. So Pencilcon decided to try to act friendly. But guess who ironically stopped her? It's the same person she was being cocky to. And she got one last thing up in her sleeve, just for her. So she realized the mistake she made and tried to finish her off. But it was too late and she got sent to the Shadow Realm. And now she's feeling stupid for that. While everyone was distracted for what was happening, bro used the knight as a stepping stool to escape. Me personally, I would find that disrespectful, but she don't care because she has a crush on him. And one of them tried to interrupt her while she was in her own world, so he instantly got murked for that. After that, she went on a rampage for that, and they were all sent to the gulag.
3 hours later.
Bro had to get ready for the trial he had to go through. Once he made it to the Coliseum, he had to fight some monsters, and the first time he fought them, he immediately got folded. A couple of tries later, he understands it now. He parries and counters all the wolves and spotted the leader, so he charges after the leader and strikes it, but it somehow survived. So while he was chasing the leader, he made the other wolves look free. Then he decided to check his sword like his MLB player and managed to land a hit. Then he started striking it with a ton of crits. Beat it so badly that it despawned. Then all of them started charging at him randomly, but that's the last thing they should have done. It's because they were all getting packed up from him one by one. After he defeated them, it was basically game. After that, he faced some other monsters, but we didn't get a chance to really see it, so we skipped that part. We moved. But during all the fights, he barely leveled up, so he was mentally drained. But then the boss came by, and he was like,
I got you a little present. This is your last enemy you have to fight. I know you're not gonna win against this, so instead, survive for 5 minutes. Good luck, you'll need it, Birdman.
and bro thought for 5 minutes gonna be light work. Little does bro know that enemy does not play around, but it does give him the adrenaline that he wants. That's when the final fight begins. So while bro's on the defensive, he said, screw that, I wanna go and actually do something. There's no one to block for a long time. While he was charging in, he hit the monster with a smooth slide, then managed to attack, but it didn't work. At least he got a 10 out of 10 for being smooth, so he got pushed back and now he's back to running. And he had to make sure he had ultra instinct. Then the monster wanted to add more things to the fight, so it started to add lightning traps onto the ground, but that wasn't enough for him. So the monster started adding fire and ice to the mix, and bro managed to stand his own ground. The crazy part, he's just doing all this just to survive. Imagine he actually had to defeat him, which I'm confident that he would be able to. But during the fight, bro started losing confidence in himself, but then he realized that he ain't a quitter, so he started rushing towards him again. And once he managed to get close to the monster, he went for the close range and knocked his staff away with a 2H. And once he managed to take the staff away, the monster went ballistic, like you telling your mom joke to Muscle Man. After that, the monster got a lucky hit with his chain, so bro had an idea in mind to survive for the rest of the time. So he tossed the staff back to him, and that basically gave him enough time to survive. So he managed to survive in time, but the monster didn't care. That's when the big boss grabbed him and tossed him to the ground. Then he finished him off, and it was basically game. And I ain't gonna lie, that's basically the end of this video too. Birdman, also known as Shinku, basically knows how to adapt to things, cause he's just him. Ain't gonna lie, this anime is interesting. If you haven't seen it, I don't see what you're waiting for. But anyways, I really do hope that you enjoyed this type of video. And if you did enjoy, you might as well subscribe. It also would be really nice to like, share, and comment as well. Push it out through the algorithm. Lastly, I do have a Discord server and I do stream on Twitch. Both of them will be in the description. And keep an eye out for some EXE videos I'm about to make. Lastly, what's your thoughts about this anime? Should let me know. Anyways, I hope to see you next time in a different video. If not, I hope you have a good life. I love y'all.